the backstory. I tried to get this knife. I was on a Kephart kick a few months ago. Tried to get this knife and it came out, was released. I said I'll sleep on it. The next morning or next day I went to order it and it was gone, sold out. So I signed up for the email. I got the email. The day that I got the email, I went out to the site, ordered this, tried to get the sheath, and as I was checking out, I browsed maybe 3 or 4 minutes at other things. Went to check out and the sheath was out of stock. So all that's going to be in here is the knife and the dangler, leather dangler. No sheath, but I've got some. Ended up calling the number and talking to Jamie Burnley, and said, hey man, what's going on? I tried to order this, it's gone. Or he says they sell out faster than, anything. And I was ordering it because I had a 20% off coupon. And I told him, and then he said, hey, just give me a call, remind me of this conversation, and when your sheath comes in, I'll give you the 20%. So that's pretty sweet. Good deal on that. All right, enough rambling. Let's jump into looking at this knife. All right, let's take it out the box. Shredded Pathfinder box. This is probably the invoice and the box. What's funny is that the invoice that came in the box still says I had the brown sheath, but no, I didn't really pay for it, but it was still in my cart. That's funny. Okay, let's get into this. So there is the leather dangler. Not a bad deal. I think these are like $9.99. I got the brown. The knife. That's packaged well. Looks like it's wrapped in saran wrap. Alright, there's the knife. And wow. That looks good. Feels good in the hand. I mean, that's typical broomstick handle. Straight, no swell. And no swell. Pretty lightweight. Matter of fact, let me show you up close and put the specs on the screen for you. Alright. There's that blade. Scandi grind. It's got 90-degree spine. Look at that curly maple. Really nice. 2 brass pins. It's not really a thumb scallop, but a thumb ramp. It's not just square 90 degrees. That's very nice. A nice lanyard hole in the back, big enough for paracord. Of course, it's full tang construction. Really like that rounded pommel. Very comfortable. Here's the other side. That curly maple. There's that blade. So this is, I guess, still the dirty by design type look, where they don't polish it up, they just leave the forged finish there and only the polishing where the blade is. So there it is. Just a quick look showing you guys what it's about. This is as of June 2019. The latest release. I'm digging it. Alright, there's that 1/8 inch spine right there. Pretty stout tip. Fits in all positions. Still allows you to pinch grip it. Now this is a 4.5 inch maybe handle, which is right on the verge of where it starts to get into palm down here at the bottom. If I choke back a little bit, That's why I prefer these round handles. But this one, if you're really using it, it's not going to bother you at all. Alright, we've got to see if this thing is sharp. Let's test it out on some paper first. Hoping my camera stays focused, and it won't. Very sharp. Why is it going out of focus? Alright, I'm going to try and walk the dog. We'll see. Alright, that was kind of almost. Try it this way. To the tip, and then back down, and then finish it off. One more walk the dog test. There we go. Is it razor sharp? Yeah. So you guys know I like to do comparisons. I'll try and keep this quick, but just looking at this knife compared to some other Kepharts on the market, and this is the Condor Kephart. You know I like Condor, and speaking of, I know this is not a Kephart design, but just because it's popular for size comparison, there is the Condor Bush Lore. These next two are a couple custom Kepharts made by my buddy Tom Chitwood several years ago, actually, and I miss Tom. He hasn't been on YouTube in a while, but really, really good guy. Here is the Old Hickory. This was the 7-something inch knife, cut down and styled like a Kephart blade, and with a small little finger hold there. Here's the other one he did with the shiny finish. And this one I asked for the blued finish. Next are a couple Ontario blades that you could say are definitely a Kephart style knife. There's the SK5. And here's the little brother SK4. Next we have a couple of Battle Horse knives. This is the Bushcrafter, that Kephart style blade, and the Essiac. This one has a flat grind. I really like the handle on this Essiac. This is not a popular knife, but I prefer it. This handle widens out. I like it, but there it is. A couple more Kephart inspired. There's the LT Wright Genesis and the Next Gen for size reference. Now this is a little smaller. This is the Bark River Mini Kephart. I like that companion knife right there. I know these next ones are not Kephart designs, but a lot of people have them, so just for size comparison, there's the more Garberg, there's the more companion, and there's the Bushcraft Forest. Alright, so this next one is supposed to be a remake of the one that Horace Kephart either carried or something. And this is made by K-Bar. This is a BK62. Right there. Becker Knife and Tool, Horace Kephart. K-Bar, Olean, New York, USA. I do like this one. And here lastly, this is one of my favorite knives of my collections. This is the custom made Kephart that has some awesome looking California Buckeye burl, green and brown and black. I asked him to make me one that looked like camouflage. I mean, look at that. This is one of my favorite knives. And Bart does great leather work. So check him out, Bart Rimling over at Kaweah River Knives. Check out the link below. Fantastic craftsman. Now let's check this 90-degree spine. See what kind of sparks it'll throw. Wow. Alright, I'm not going to burn this up. It definitely works well. So right there, that 90-degree works great. Alright, like I said, I did not get a sheath for this. It was in my cart, but by the time I hit pay, it was gone. So it will fit plenty of other sheaths. Let me just check one real quick. This is the sheath for my Genesis. Perfect. Look at that. So if you've got a sheath for a Genesis, probably a Bushcrafter from JRE, this is probably number, there we go, letter K sheath from JRE. Wow, this fits really good. Maybe a little snug, but you can break it in. There you go. I may have to use this sheath. I've got a couple of them laying around. Check these two out. It's pretty similar. Yeah. Check out this Kephart from Pathfinder Knife School. There's an LT Wright Genesis underneath it. Those knives are close. If you put more of a thumb scallop on here, wow. Well, that's going to do it, folks. I appreciate you hanging around this long. Tried not to make it long, but it was. That's going to do it for the first look of the Pathfinder Knife School Kephart Curly Maple 1095 high carbon. Very nice. I am happy to have it. Excited to get out and actually cut some wood with it. Please make sure to check out the links below. I do appreciate you guys stopping by, hanging around. As always, feel free to like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in more about this knife or any of the other knives, just leave me a comment. Alright, thank you for watching. Have a good day.